Hey guys, what's up? It's Corinne. So, I'm just gonna be doing this video kind of like vlog style. I'm just chilling in my bed. My room is like a mess right now, so that's why I'm just sitting here holding it, and I don't have like a tripod or anything like that. So I'm just gonna hold it. So I'm just gonna deal with it. So I just want to make this video. Um, with the holidays coming up and everything, I know that they can be tricky if you struggle with any type of mental illness or eating disorder specifically. So I want to make a video on a couple tips and tricks on how to get through the holidays and make them a little bit easier on you guys. I have tips for people who are in recovery and who are not in recovery yet but are still struggling and haven't yet gotten to the step of recovering. So I have them on my phone, so if I'm looking down at my phone, that is why. But let's go ahead and get into my first, or just the tips and tricks that I have. So the first one is to let one person know in your family what is going on, and just so you have a little bit of support if you ever need to get away or just need someone to talk to about it. Just let at least one person know, whether that is your mom, your dad, your cousin, your aunt, uncle, grandma, grandpa. Like, just let somebody in your family know, so that way you at least have one person to back you up and kind of help you get out of like sticky situations that you might be in, and just have a little bit of support on the holidays. So the second one is try to at least eat a little bit of food, no matter where you're at in your recovery or eating disorder or anything. Just try to have a couple bites of food, whether you put one little spoonful of everything on your plate or you just eat a little bit of fruit or whatever your favorite food is. Just eat something so you don't get questioned. I know that's what I did personally. It was I just ate a little bit of fruit. So my parents are actually divorced, so that was another tip that I have if your parents are divorced, is it can eat a little bit at both houses, but you can also have the excuse that you're not hungry from the other Thanksgiving or Christmas or whatever. So that can be another like little excuse, but make sure you eat something. Don't use it as an excuse to eat nothing. Eat something still, okay? I promise it'll be worth it to eat a little bit. So you don't have to overindulge, you don't have to overeat. Just put what you know you'll feel comfortable eating on your plate. Don't eat to the point where you're going to make yourself sick afterwards. Just have a few bites of something so you don't get questioned, and just to enjoy it and spend time with family. So that was kind of 2 and 3 together. If your parents are divorced, then you have a little bit of an excuse to not eat as much food so you don't overindulge. But like I said, still eat at both places if you do both on one day. Kind of plan ahead, and if you guys are going out, know what they're going to serve there. If you're not going out, then you probably know the types of foods that will be there, so plan on what you're going to eat, and that way it won't be as scary when you get there, so you're prepared for the types of foods that will be there, and what you can and can't eat, or what you feel comfortable eating and not eating. A tip for, I guess, kind of staying away from comments would be to wear a little bit of looser clothing if possible, just so that way people don't question on your weight. Because I know personally for me, it was actually when I went to go hug someone, they were like, "Oh, you're super skinny, like, yeah, you must not eat," and I'm like, it's hard to hear that. So try to avoid that by wearing clothing that makes it not look like you're as skinny as you are. Also have, like, going along this kind of next tip, if people do comment on it, have an escape route. Just kind of blow it off, change the subject, leave the room if you have to, go to the bathroom, have your support person there for help if you need it. So yeah, just try to change the subject, comment on their outfit. If they're like, "Oh, your weight," maybe just be like, "Oh, hi, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I like your shirt, by the way. Like, I like your hair. You look really cute." Whatever. Just try to blow it off. Get out if you are feeling too overwhelmed by it. If not, just try and change the subject. So the next one is just kind of stick to the stuff you would normally do on the holidays, stick to your normal activities, your normal, if you hang out with your cousins, whoever you hang out with, stick to that. If you're old enough and you usually drink, maybe have a glass of wine or something like that, or have a skinny margarita, I don't know, just, stick to stuff that you would normally be doing on the holidays, so that way people don't question, like, why aren't you doing this? You do this every single year. So do that. Also, just be realistic about where you are in this journey. Um, Nothing is just going to automatically disappear because it's the holidays. So it's still going to be tough, and you have to remember that you are still in the process of getting better and getting over it. So, yeah, just be realistic about it still. It's not just going to go away. I kind of already mentioned this one before, but if you're not going to a family member's house, plan ahead. Look at what's going to be there. Find escape routes, like bathrooms, or, like I said, the food that's going to be there. Allow yourself to say no. If you don't want something, say no. If you don't want to do something, say no. Don't give in just because you feel overwhelmed. Say no. Like, it's not worth it to say yes and then regret it later. So just say no in the moment, and it will make you guys feel a lot better in the long run. So yeah, if you're just say no. If you get overwhelmed, again, leave. Always have your escape route, have your support person help you, but don't say no to everything. Try new things, have new experiences, help out in the kitchen if you're asked to, go hang out with family if you're asked to, do new activities. Hello. Don't isolate yourself, just kind of try some new food, try some new activities, whatever, have fun. Just, what's best for you, so make the decisions based on that, yes or no, based on what feels right for you. Also remember that food is fuel, and you need the food in order to get through the holidays and enjoy yourself and to fuel your body and have energy and be able to, do the activities that you're going to do with your family. So just remember that you're not harming yourself by putting food into your body. You need the food to fuel your body and properly feel good and energized and have just everything that you need. Food is fuel. So just always remember that, no matter what. Not even just for the holidays, always remember that food is not the enemy. Food is fuel. Okay. Do not restrict the days before or after the holidays, or like work out extra. One day of eating a little bit more than usual is not going to hurt you. Still stick to your like food plans and stuff like that. If you're on a meal plan, like stick to the like calories and whatever that your therapist or whoever is planning for you. Stick to that amount still. So do not like make up for the days before or after, because you'll be fine. I promise you're not going to gain 100 pounds in one day. So yeah, if you are recovering and you're talking to a therapist, tell them about all the concerns you have about the holidays. They can give you more helpful tips about how to get through it as well, because I'm no like certified therapist or anything like that. I'm just talking from my personal experience and what helped me get through the holidays. Focus on seeing the positives in the holidays and spending time with your family and friends that you haven't seen in a while, and just remembering what the holidays are all about and the meaning behind them, and just try to enjoy it and have a good time. And lastly, if you are struggling, reach out for help. The holidays are the literal worst to be suffering alone and quietly. It's really not worth it to suffer alone, and it's not worth it to suffer at all. So if you are suffering, please reach out to somebody, whether that is reaching out to a hotline and getting something from them. Like, I'll leave a hotline number here, I'll leave a couple up here somewhere. Reach out to me, reach out to friends, family, talk to a therapist, just reach out to someone, because especially during the holidays. You don't want to feel alone. And I know that when I struggled, I isolated myself so much. And so the holidays got really hard because you're around so many people when you're used to being isolated. So it gets really difficult. So please, whatever you're going through right now, just don't isolate yourself. Please talk to someone, get the help you need. I promise it is so worth it in the long run. And I know everyone says that, and I know everyone says, like, it's not worth it to struggle, like, you should recover, blah, blah, blah. And I know it is hard. It is the hardest decision you will ever have to do, the hardest thing you will ever have to do, but it is worth it. Okay? I promise. It is 110% worth it. I'm so happy now. I'm so happy I get to spend time with my family on the holidays and be able to enjoy food and not be scared of it. Like, guys, I promise it is worth it, and you'll get through this. Hopefully, if this holiday season is not very good for you guys, hopefully next one is. So if you have any more helpful tips about this, if you guys have like recovered from an eating disorder or you're struggling right now, leave them in the comments below for other people to read through. But yeah, that's all that I have for now. So if you have any other ones, leave them down below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button down below, follow me on my socials, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!